Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's video is gonna be on my top 10 movies of 2024. Okay, now, this year, or 2024, was definitely a mixed bag for me. And honestly, probably one of the easiest top 10s I've ever done. Because with my 5 honorable mentions and my top 10, those are the only good movies that I thought were good this year. And that means out of 32 movies that I saw last year, only 15 of them were good. And that's not saying anything. That's saying something very bad for that year. That's why it was such a mixed bag for me. Because even though there were some great movies, there were also some stinkers. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and get you started with my top 5 honorable mentions.
I am sorry, but it is impossible to ignore the influence of one narrative upon another, or to ignore the fact that all these stories iterate into Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Can you imagine thousands of years from now people accepting Jar Jar as a significant religious figure?
It's all for you. No, don't!
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Is that
Beetlejuice!
First of all, I want you two kids to know this is a safe space, okay? Feel free to express yourself. Don't be afraid. I sense there's an enabler here, but we'll get to it.
They're out there.
Yes, they are. It's a window on the other side.
Mina, take a step forward.
Go ahead. It's all right.
What is that? What are they doing?
Applause. A welcome to the show.
Whew! Now, those are some good movies. I'm going to tell you what, those are some good movies. And they almost made the top 10 list. But honestly, I saw a couple of movies just last week that ended up the year for me, and those made my top 10 because those were better than some of the ones that you just saw. That being said, there are a couple of movies that are on my top 10 that weren't from 2024, but I actually saw them in 2024, so I counted them on the list because honestly, they were better than any of the movies that you just saw, so they had to make the list. So anyway, without any further ado, let me go ahead and get you my top 10 movies of 2024.
of life like the seasons. So you're a child until you're 18, and that's spring. And then at some point we all do our pilgrimage, which is between 18 and 36, and that's summer. And then from 36 to 54, we're a working age, which is fall. And then finally from 54 to 72, you become a mentor.
What happens at 72?
Pax, you need to move out of my way before I move you myself.
D, listen.
Logan! I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Who's asking?
Oh, look at this little Harry Lou Retton. Did you stick the landing, little guy? Yes, you did, comic accurate short king.
No. No, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Paul's dead! You're not! Paul, stop smiling at me!
Bam! Smile 2. Woo! I can't speak enough about this movie. I've seen it like 3 times already, and I love it. I could watch it again and again and again. Now, the guy in the clip that I showed you, that's in the white suit and is walking up to her smiling, that's actually Jack Nicholson's son. And I didn't know until after seeing the movie, and I did a little research on it, I come to find out that that's Jack Nicholson's son. And man, he nailed his performance. He did great, especially in that particular clip. That's why I chose that clip, because of his performance in it. Now, the main actress, she did a phenomenal job in this movie, and she really acted crazy, and I thought it was an awesome performance. But other than that, the other movies I thought were bangers. If you didn't pick it out, Midsommar was from a few years ago that I slept on but got to see this year, and it blew my mind. And the number 10 pick, The Perfect Host, man, what a hidden gem that was. And I don't even know what year it came out. I can't remember. The person I saw it with, told me, but I can't remember. But it's from years ago. But I got to see it for the first time this year. That's why I added it to the list, because I thought it was brilliant. And if you haven't seen it, definitely seek it out and watch it, because it is great. And I love the premise. I love the performances. Really, of all the movies in my top 10 list, I thought everybody did a great job. And Nosferatu, which was number 9 on the list, I just saw last week, and I thought it was a masterpiece as well. But anyway, it's not all about what I think. What do you think? What are your top 10 lists? Don't give me your top 10 lists. I just want to know what your number 1 movie of the year last year was. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!